One of Xenoverse 2's best features has been greatly fizzled out, nerfed, and even forgotten by Bandai Namco Dimps, but there are signs of it making a comeback in future Saga Chapter 4's DLC. And when this feature first released, there was an endless glaze as to how ridiculous it could get, with them even giving characters that could not transform new transformations like Nappa of Super Saiyan. But most recently, it's been so forgotten that even new moves don't transfer over to characters that can use them. And we gotta talk about how the custom partner system will reach its actual real final form in Xenoverse 2's last DLC. Hello everyone, it's me again, SteveOJ here, and really quick, let's go into how the custom partner system works right now and the characters that will 100% get a new custom partner because of DLC leaks and the teasers we got from the most recent trailer. A very impressive thing of Xenoverse 2's lifespan is that for the most part, they kind of don't forget about mechanics, but when it comes to the custom partner system, they really actually completely forgot about this. The custom partner system hasn't been updated in so long, man. The last time we got a major update for this was during the Console City Hero Vote, where they added the Hero Vote custom partners, which again, were just 2 Gokus, 2 Vegetas, and 1 Gogeta, right? And again, I'm not saying that isn't hype. That's really cool. But they really could add more custom partners. The last major update we got for custom partners is literally just sometimes, if they remember, they will give a custom partner some of the moves from their newer variants. A good example is Full Power Broly managed to get transforming DBS Broly super attacks. But in the update, they completely forgot to change the fact that custom partners have just worse stats in general. Remember, this stat sheet is completely broken. So custom partners have been very far left behind, and Xenoverse 2, obviously, you know, it's the last chance to do this is future Saga Chapter 4, because that's most likely the last time they'll do a major update for this game. Now, while I don't think they'll add any new custom partners, again, I could cope that they could add UI Goku, but I've been coping that since DLC 6, and they haven't done it, so most likely they'll never do it. I was thinking that they could add UI Goku as a custom partner, especially because he's most likely getting a, 5th preset? Because we have 3 presets of Ultra Instinct Goku, then we've got 2 presets of Ultra Instinct Sign Goku, which means when we get Ultra Superhero Goku, that would be a 6th preset of UI Goku, and he wouldn't have a custom partner. Sure, God Goku can get a custom partner, and Super Saiyan 4 Goku can get one, but not UI Goku? Like, is that not weird? Like, Super Saiyan Blue Goku not getting one makes sense, because he's got 4 great presets, but Ultra Instinct Goku, you can't control any of his moves now because they're split between 3 different characters amongst 6 different presets. The last chance to do a major update for custom partners would be Future Saga Chapter 4, and I'm hoping they do remember that, but again, they kind of really hate the custom partner system. They're trying to do their best to, I guess, push it to the sides, because the fact that they left the custom partners unbuffed, says a lot about this. Yeah, but sometimes custom partners get treated absolutely horribly. I think a really good example of this is Super Saiyan 4 Goku. They didn't give him any of Daima Goku's moves whatsoever, and I'm not saying he needs to have Daima Goku's moves, but since they're willing to give characters like DBS Broly, Dragon Ball Z Broly's moves, it is pretty weird that Super Saiyan 4 Goku, GT, cannot get Super Saiyan 4 Goku Daima's moves. Okay, if you want to say maybe getting, Heat Wave and all that other stuff is weird, sure, but why the hell didn't he get the Daima SSJ4 Kamehameha? It's just a slightly red, Super Kamehameha. I think he deserves that much. It shows how far behind the custom partner system is. Another great example is Vegeta. Vegeta didn't get a single move from Daima SSJ3 Vegeta, even though there's no reason that these moves should be restricted to him, because it's literally just a super version of a Final Flash and a few Ki Blast attacks. I don't know how that's not compatible with Vegeta. That makes complete sense. And this isn't just for base Vegeta. Super Saiyan God Vegeta and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta didn't get any of Daima SSJ3 Vegeta's moves. I think they got access to maybe the Super Souls, and that's it. You got access to the Super Souls, and that's it. So it's like they're fully aware that they could put the moves on the characters, but they're like, why should we do that? We should just give them a Super Soul, and that's it. It feels like they really do hate custom partners, and are trying to do their best to get rid of them. So it'd really suck if Future Saga Chapter 4 drops with a new Ultra Instinct Goku, by the way, and we just don't get no new UI Goku custom partner, no updates for any of the existing Goku presets, no updates to any of the characters that are going to show up in that big fight. I want to remind you that Supreme Craft Time is also going to be in that big fight, and all of Goku's friends are returning for that big fight, DBS Gohan, Piccolo, all of these other characters. So there's going to be a whole roster of heroes and villains fighting each other, and I guarantee you all of these heroes and villains in the custom partner screen are just going to kind of get ignored. My game crashed in real time while I was just messing around in the custom partner screen, by the way. You guys saw that in real time it happened. If we're very lucky, some mentors might get updated to have newer festival moves, because there will be enough Festival of Universes no matter what with DLC, or with Future Saga Chapter 4 at least. So obviously we'll get more things. I hope that they don't do just really bland, boring stuff like, oh, here's a rebrand counter and here's a reskin of another super attack. Like, go back to doing stuff like Super Super Bomb Festival, you know, Stardust Breaker Festival or Soul Punisher Festival. There's a lot of really unique festival moves, like Zamasu's counter as well as one of them, right? I would like for them to go back to that rather than just, oh, here's a slightly redone super attack and that's it, like low XD. Like that's like really lazy. It wouldn't be really fitting for a final DLC. I would like for them to go back to the super unique stuff as festival moves. So yeah, I you know, that'd be cool. Please just do that. Oh, that's another thing that doesn't help. Ultra Instinct Goku also has festival moves. I wouldn't be surprised if they added another one to the newest Ultra Instinct Goku we're about to get. Or even another one to 2 of the older Ultra Instinct Gokus, and then still not give them a custom partner pre-set. That would suck. I know the big issue that most people have with more custom partners is obviously you have to do more raids to get their custom partner keys, but I don't care. That's just more content for the game. I don't know why Bandai Namco would be against that. It's not like they're avoiding to add more because people are upset about having to do raids. Like, that's more content. I don't mind doing a raid for like goddamn, I don't know, an hour to just unlock one character that I can freely customize. I can change the colors on like the character's entire outfit. Like that I want that. Like that would be sick. Like, who wouldn't want that? I always said my ideal for custom partners would be obviously if they just made every single playable character a custom partner. Obviously with the exception of some DLC characters, sure. I think every DLC character being a custom partner would help a lot as well, because there are some characters in the game that outright just suck and they can only get a chance when they become custom partners. A great example is characters like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, because he's kind of just outright bad, but when he's a custom partner you can put really good moves on him and have him just do a billion damage. You can even put a better Super Soul on him, so that way he can fight more effectively. You can change his stats to give him way more like stamina and all that stuff. It makes him stay in the fight for way longer. All of that good stuff that characters normally don't get because they started off pretty bad in the game can finally be fixed by just giving them like really strong moves or appropriate moves. So there are some low tier characters who actually get enhanced a lot by the custom partner system. Obviously there are god tier characters that get enhanced a lot by it, but yeah, that's the kind of the issue of things that are broken, right? I still think it would benefit if every character had the ability to become a custom partner, because obviously broken characters always be broken, but bad characters finally being playable does help the game overall, so I don't think it hurts too much to just say, hey, screw it, make everyone a custom partner, because broken things will always be broken, but now at least low tier characters have a chance of beating broken characters. When it comes to what custom partners will they actually add, I can really only see them adding like the newest, hypest characters, because I do want to remind you that the Console City Hero vote and like the last few characters really is just super hype character, 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 right? Probably the least of the super hype characters, you could argue, maybe would be Baby, just because he's like, you know, he's a GT like character, like that, a GT character that's not GT, like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, by the way, but he's still a really hype character, and the fact that he's already good in the game and gets even better from it is like really helping him like stick out a lot more in Xenoverse 2. Like, he's even stronger than he was. Like, his custom partner preset, even though they nerfed custom partners and they like, well, they didn't really nerf them, they just forgot to buff them, but even though they forgot to buff custom partners, he's so good that it doesn't even matter that they forgot to buff him. He still just stands really strong in the game's meta today, right now, as a custom partner. So it shows how much that system actually helps some characters, but they would really only apply as a super hype character. So if they do actually do custom partners, I can only imagine them doing it maybe for Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta, so that way you could just put every single other Vegeta's move on him, like Super Saiyan God Vegeta's moves, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta's moves, Base Vegeta's moves, maybe if they remember some of Daima Vegeta's moves, who knows, right? UI Goku is another really obvious one, because it's literally just, hey, just give him every single other move that UI Goku can use as an available thing, then finally let him be able to change his Super Soul, because his Super Soul sucks and no one wants to run it, because it only activates at like 10% health, just like Goku Black's really cringe unique Super Soul, right? This pain will make me stronger. This activates at such a low health threshold and gives such a nothing buff that you're better off just putting on one of the many other stronger Super Souls that give you a sea of buffs that are active basically the entire fight. Like, there's no reason to just run this, hey, I activate when you're nearly dead Super Soul. Like, Ultra Instant Goku with UI Sign Super Soul would always have higher key recovery, which means he could use Soaring Fist more often in a fight, as well as Divine Kamehameha. He could charge up Godly Display way quicker. He would just be able to output more damage consistently. And when his health is below 50%, he would get a massive stamina recovery boost. This would benefit him a lot, because I want to remind you guys, unlike UI Sign, when he dodges, he loses an entire bar of stamina. And an L stamina recovery boost is actually a Super Saiyan Blue level stamina recovery boost. So he'd be gaining a Super Saiyan Blue a level amount of stamina for the rest of the fight. And that's just really strong to have, especially because he's a low health character. So he's going to hit his 50% health threshold much quicker than other characters. So it would be really beneficial for him to get this rather than his current Super Soul, which I do believe is a pretty big damage boost, but it only activates at like 10% HP. So it's kind of cringe. Orange Piccolo would obviously be another great one, obviously, because again, if we're going to add characters' final forms and the most popular forms ever, right? Then obviously the next one to do would be for Piccolo, because finally, Orange Piccolo could just choose to have greater super attacks on better super attacks. I think that'd be great. He would also obviously have access to Power Awakened Piccolo's unique super attacks, such as the Triple Evil Eyes and the unique Special Beam Cannon super attack. And then obviously also he'd be able to adjust his stats, so that way Orange Piccolo wouldn't just be a really low stamina character, and he would still be able to get god tier moves like Demonic Destruction, which is his only viable playstyle right now, to just knock people to the ground and then use Demonic Destruction. But if you made him a custom partner, he'd also have access to Sledgehammer, making his knockdowns even easier to achieve, or Meteor Strike, so that way he can Meteor Strike you into some of his other super attacks like Apocalyptic Burst as his ultimate. There's so much potential to just giving these characters the rest of their movesets, or even just being able to let them change their Super Souls. Because again, I think Orange Piccolo actually does have a really good Super Soul. You could say I have it equipped on my regular Piccolo as well, but giving him the benefit to just have stronger Special Beam Cannons, all these other damage buff unique things, like there's still benefits to doing stuff like this, you know? Giving him a high stamina preset for one might be good, so I would like if Orange Piccolo could still get the same benefits as the other characters by getting a custom partner preset. And since I mentioned Orange Piccolo, obviously the next character I do need to mention is DBS Gohan, or, you know, Gohan Beast, right? I think if they do custom partner presets, Gohan Beast would make more sense than DBS Gohan, because if you did DBS Gohan, then the only thing he'd be able to equip is regular Adult Gohan's moves, which are just a worse version of DBS Gohan's moves. So it kind of makes sense to just skip straight to Beast Gohan, obviously. Now, you could say it's a bit crazy to make Beast Gohan a custom partner, but I do want to remind you that when this game came out, they didn't give a crap who was a custom partner. Here's Whis as a custom partner. Here's Cooler as a custom partner. Here's Hair as a custom partner. Like, they did the toppest tier of characters. Blue Gogeta, DBS Broly, all as custom partners. So them making a weird stance on it now, like, oh, let's not make the most hype characters the custom partners, because people might get worried. Let's do Omega Shenron and Go and Boo Gohan Absorb. Like, no, you did Jiren as a custom partner, dude. He's the final boss of Dragon Ball Super right now. So I do want them to do DBS Gohan or Beast Gohan, because he'd be able to equip Adult Gohan's moves, Teen Gohan's moves, so you would get a Beast Gohan and Father Son Kamehameha, and he actually has the moves to make it work, by the way. He's not like Teen Gohan, who sucks. He would actually be able to do a Father Son Kamehameha, but he'd still get access to Special Beam Beast. Then he would get DBS Gohan's moves too, like the unique Masenko, the unique Hawk Charge, the unique Burst Rush, the unique Super Kamehameha. There's just so much you could do with these characters, but they just refuse to do it because they just forgot about the custom partner system. They really did just forget about it. This is going to turn into a rant, so I let go on any further. So I think I'm going to make this a solid place to end the video, guys. Again, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then obviously, again, please leave a like on the video. This really took the wind out of me, because the longer I went through this video, the more I realized that they are kind of just doing custom partners absolutely dirty. Before, they used to go all in with this system. They used to let anybody be a custom partner. Again, both Super Saiyan Blue fusions as custom partners. Very hype, very popular characters as custom partners. And then they started going, well, you know, maybe that's too cool for you guys. Let's turn it down a notch. Like, come on, man. Come on. Do what you did with Gogeta and the other Super Saiyan gods. Just give us, like, the most hype characters ever. If the game is gonna have its final DLC, we deserve to have all of our favorite, most popular characters be custom partners. I think that'd be fair, especially because if the game is gonna, you know, fizzle out and we're gonna just be waiting for Xenoverse 3, it makes sense to just give us everything we asked for, right? Well, maybe not everything, because people are going to be like, oh, I want Super Saiyan 4 Woken skill. Well, guess what? You're going to get it in Xenoverse 3 anyway, so there's no point of giving it to you in Xenoverse 2. So, yeah, I think that's a pretty good place to end the video. Again, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do enjoy the video, then obviously, again, please leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe, it greatly supports the channel. And leave a comment down below as to what you'd like to see next, fellas. I do love you all. Hope you all enjoyed. And I'll see you all next time. Take care and peace, everyone. Bye-bye.